Welcome back to Mystics MMOs. I am your host, Mystic Raven. All right, guys. So, just I just got back. It's been a very crazy day for me. So, I do want to apologize for my earlier stream. I didn't. I thought I had the right chat box up, but I didn't. I had another chat box up. So, unfortunately, that was my fault. So, I want to apologize ahead of time and answer a question that was brought up by a viewer of mine. Am I going to go back to Elder Scrolls Online? Yes, after update 24, I may go back to Elder Scrolls Online. I will not be going back until that update. So it's pointless for me to go back until update 24 because performance. That I'm not in Elder Scrolls Online currently because of the performance issues. And with Shadowbringers, with me playing Final Fantasy 14, I'm kind of invested with this game currently, and it's pointless for me to. I've already pre-ordered Shadowbringers. I'll be playing Shadowbringers, and it's a perfect opportunity for me to continue playing Final Fantasy 14 until ZeniMax can resolve some of these issues. And I just don't find it rewarding for me currently in its rewarding for me in its current state. Um, it's not playing well. So I've always said yes, I'll go back. I made a promise. I said I'll go back to ESO once performance is under control because I'm not paying for a game that's shit. That's just not something I'm going to do. So will I go back to ESO? Yes, once it's under control. Once it has, that control that I'm looking for as a player, yes, I will go back. Until then, it's not like I said, it's not in my best interest to do it. So I did want to answer that. It was a good question. Will I go back to Elder Scrolls? Yeah, sooner or later. If I mean, I could honestly say there is a chance that I never go back. I can honestly say that if ZeniMax can't, produce on its promise. If it doesn't. It means little to me if they say something and they can't follow up with it. So there could be a chance that I log in after update 24 and it's still not resolved. There's no resolution to the problem. It's pointless. It's just like, oh, well, you're not playing Elder Scrolls? No, you know, I'm not. I'm spoiled on performance, and ESO has one of the worst performances in the industry. So it's just not worth it. It's like, do I want to have headaches? you know, am I asking myself to for all these problems? No, I'm good on that. So I'm not looking to further, and it was more prominent in PvP. I honestly can say that if I took anything away, it was probably I knew I shouldn't have PvP'd as much. I got more into PvP recently um, with the last what couple of DLCs after Somerset. And unfortunately, that's where you see a lot of the problems occur in Elder Scrolls is the PvP. It's just it's noticeable. It's completely noticeable, and I can't do it. I'll be honest. It was just like, no, I shouldn't be playing this. I definitely should not be playing this game currently. And because you can see the performance issues, and that was just the thing. It broke my heart as much as it bothered other players as well. But I am having a fun time. I'm having a great time with Final Fantasy 14. Deacon, what's up? How you doing? I did answer your question. I hope you're doing well, Deacon. Are you enjoying your summer? But yeah, I'll be coming back, Deacon, after Update 24. Now, Update 24 is going to be in January. So I have 6 months of me time. What I like to call me enjoying other games, um, and doing whatever I want to do. Let me get my food booth. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. I'm on the pally. All right. So I DC'd due to my ISP. Oh my god, and I still DC'd. All right. Give me a second. Oh, I'm going to queue. So there's been queues in this game because it's popping. I do apologize. Thank you, and I'm doing great. Sounds good, Deacon. I'm so glad to hear that, brother. I hope I don't get kicked. My ISP has been a little funky lately. And the funny thing is, like, I don't lose connection. It's just a hiccup in the line. Sorry. Okay. I better take it slow. So the biggest thing in Final Fantasy 14 is healing adjustments. It'll be interesting. Oh, hell no. 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. My daughter. I was trying to put my headset back on. I had to take that call. Alright, looks good. Scott, what's up? Dude, what's up, Debo? How you doing, brother? After update 24, probably after patch update 24 early year. Yeah, at least you won't have to worry about dying because healer DPSing, I know. What's up, Irish? What's up? Yo, what's up, guys? How's that? Yeah, how is that going there, Irish? Yo, how's that stamina, Necro? And like I said, and I hope you're doing well, Debo. Like, I honestly, and I'll try with PC first after update 24, but Scott's right. I'm not touching Elder Scrolls till after update 24. It's pointless. It's just pointless for me to get involved at that point. Okay, I'm going to chain pull. Yeah, the biggest issue in this game currently is our healer's going to be able to adjust. Can healers adjust in this game currently? But yeah, I'm definitely going back to ESO after update 24 if it's performing. I'll go in and check it out, obviously. The healers are a little bit, they got their shit a little backwards in here in this game currently. I don't play like that. I play old school. So, you know, and I got a new headset coming in tomorrow because the little side clip broke on this headset. I've had it for a few months, but I'm a little disappointed. It's always hard to find good headsets. Probably why a lot of streamers like separate mics. I'll check out the comments in a second after I get through this next boss. Okay, or I can do it now. It's fun. Actually, it hits hard as fuck. I heard. So does my Nightblade at the moment. Yeah, someone called it Stam Scrolls Online or something. I heard somebody say after this update. Most of the time, like right here, I have a good healer. He knows I'm chain pulling. He's got a lot of control, which is good for me. There's certain things, if I did go back to ESO, I would, like, let's say I went back to ESO full time, which I did. And let's say I end up going back. There are certain things about this game I think I would miss even if it's turn-based. Like me and my macros, like the mechanics, I'll be honest with you guys, Elder Scrolls has nothing on the mechanics in this game from a PvE element. It just doesn't. Elder Scrolls can't touch the raids in this game. It can't. And I'm sorry, but that's the truth. But PvP, let's be honest, if I went back to ESO, I'd PvP. I might be able to do both, actually, because I don't feel rewarded in ESO PvE anymore. I just don't. It's gotten kind of like pointless because that meta changes, but it's such a low, you know, the idea of meta, I should say. Every update, and it's just like, you know what? Oh my god, did I get hit? Fuck yes, I did. Yeah, no, the raids in this game, when you get up to the end game raid, and especially like you start trying your extremes and stuff, it gets pretty fucking interesting. I'll be honest with you guys. The storyline, very complex, very rewarding. So there's a lot of things like I can't see myself getting like into the PvE after the fact. I just can't. I mean, I know ESO's working on a new story progression system at the, you know, year event, which I'm happy that they're doing that. So you're using NCAP. What do you think about changes? Not really sure. I never ran Nightblade except for a tank. Yeah, Debo, I hope you're doing well, brother. But yeah, am I going back to Elder Scrolls tomorrow? No. Am I going back for Elsewhere? No. I'm not. No DLC this year has me interested in putting up with the headaches. And after update 24, once performance is under control, yeah, I'll be going back. Once I've said the only reason I left Elder Scrolls to begin with was because of performance, not content. And I have no problem with ZOS because they do pay taxes, and you know that to me is very important. But some of the other bullshit, fuck that. All right. Hell yeah. Good shit. I can't wait to try Machinist. Good shit. Hell yeah. Easy peasy. I'm only 34 right now. I ran 2 under BGs. First one Necro, all 12 players. Just done with the second. There was 1 Templar, 1 DK, 10 Necros. 10 Necros of how many Stam? Holy god dang. Oh yeah. Giving up that healer. Healer did an awesome job. Alright. I heard PvP BGs is all Necro everywhere. God! They'll nerf that shit. Believe you and me, that shit's gonna get nerfed. What's my rep now? Look at that! 649! And I've only been playing since January. Holy spliff. They love me. They love me here. I'm loved. I feel so appreciated. That's another thing. Like, I don't miss the trolling either. I can honestly say I don't miss, like, the toxicity of ESO. Because ESO is toxic. ESO has some toxic shit. And that's one thing I never cared for. Like, I don't like the any really. I already have that card. Oh well. I don't know if we'll be main tanking. We'll see. I had a lot to do. Oh shit. So I shouldn't be main tanking, but we'll see if I can show off a little bit. I shouldn't be able to pull threat over this DK. I shouldn't be able to. We'll see. We'll see how it pans out. If he drops his stance, I can guarantee you I will. I like to show off sometimes. Yep, I got it. Oh, look at that. It's going to be a battle. Oh, looky. are you going to let me do this, DK? How? You know what it is? It's their, the fact that they drop their stances. See, that's another thing. Like, the players in this game have been taught really bad habits. I mean, really bad fucking habits. They didn't know about, like, stacking mitigating effects. Saying I'm proving basically I have the aggro. How do you do it? How do you let me take it? Unacceptable. Healer down, man. Got it. No one can tell me how to tank, how to heal, nothing in the game. I've been doing it longer since most of these kids have been alive. Woo! Ain't nobody tell me how to play a game. They can help me like understand mechanics, but how to play it? Nah. I'm good there. All right. Yeah, I've been playing MMOs way too long. Just maybe way longer than I anticipated. Um, you know, you know what? I probably should do my dailies. So we're gonna switch. I think I'm gonna hit my warrior, and we'll get some of these other runs out. Tank's really good. You know, I do enjoy tanking. I enjoy healing in this game. There's a lot of things I really enjoy in this game. I mean, I really do. I can honestly say that. There's a lot of things in this game I'm enjoying. Um, and I could see myself doing both. I could see myself playing ESO for PvP and this for PvE. But like I said, I'm just not. Elder Scrolls needs, from a PvE side, it needs something else associated. But I guess I could keep the buff. I mean, I don't feel like I need it, but... And I will be chain pulling like a motherfucker. And this protect's gonna be gone soon. So... Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I was going to macro that. I need to do that. Let's go, baby. Ah, shit. All right. Sorry about that. 1 second. Alright. Sorry, my daughter's behind me. Alright. Alright. 1 second. Ain't nobody does it better. Sorry, guys. Once again, you probably hear my daughter more than me. Alright. Turn. Get down, 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 and over here. Looks good. Yo, Swig, let me know if you do. Right. Never got to run with Hop on tank. He healed or black maged. Yeah, Mystic or Hop, the only tanks I trust. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, man. I will, Swig. I definitely will, man. I'll let everybody know if and when. But it should be around update 24 if things are looking good. But once again, am I going to do it if it's not up to par? No. It's pointless. If ZeniMax can't, and I made a promise. I said, people ask, will you ever come back to Elder Scrolls? And I said, okay, yeah, okay, I'll make you guys a deal. I'll come back once ZOS, gets, their shit together and gets performance under control. Currently, they're the worst IP, and I can't do it. I can't do it. I honestly cannot do it. It's not worth it for me. Why can't people play the mechanics? There's a friggin' switch there. There should have been a friggin' switch there. Oh my god. I swear to god. I swear to god. Oh, there it is. Good to go. Once again. One second. Done, 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 done. I do okay. I do okay. I'm gonna give it up to the. Well, I guess the black mage. I was gonna give it to the healer, but I gave it to a healer last time, I think. You're right. I hope they fix these issues. Right. And that's the thing, man. At the end of the day, that's all I want. That's all I want. I just want the issues resolved, man. You know, honestly, fix the issues, get it prioritized so we don't have to deal with these fucking headaches. But I've been saying that, and so have a bunch of other people. So to wait this long and to be known in the MMO industry as the worst IP is embarrassing. It's frigging embarrassing, to say the least. Let me actually switch to DK for the next one. So we're gonna go with the DK. It looks the same. My look looks the same, but it's not. We got the DK this time around. Let's do this. I like being able to swap out my tanks too. Even though you don't need it in this game. Like if you wanted to play one tank in this game, one specific type of tank, you can do that. That's been confirmed in Shadowbringers. But I like to, have that experience, of playing the different, why tanks are so different. Didn't I just do this one? Wow. Could have swore I just did this. Let me see. Let me eat my food booth. Let me get my dark side. Let me get my grit. Oh no, this one's different. Please do not pull until the tank. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Okay, 1 second. Alright. Once again, I did mention that we have like a computer room. Alright. Alright, let's keep pushing. Onward, my friends. I should let him die right here. This is where you let people die. Got it. Got it. Alright, sorry about that. Let's go. Yeah, baby. Yeah. All right. Sure, I'll need it just so I can sell it. All right, Jack, what's up, brother? Sorry about that. I was just doing that. I hope you're doing good, Jack. Hope you're having a good evening. I'm just about to cut my stream. It's getting late. I just wanted to reassure everybody that after update 24, if everything's looking good, if everything is looking good in performance, I will be checking, y'all. Trust you and me. I have three PCs. I'll be checking out on an i7, a Zen, and an FX. So I have lower end to higher end scale PCs to test it on. I will be testing it, and if it doesn't meet my standard, then I'm just going to give a big middle finger and be like, fuck that. But honestly, like, I'm getting, like, as long as my ISP doesn't screw up, my latency on this is like 100. Like, I'm getting half the latency of Elder Scrolls. Half. Half of it. And if anybody says Elder Scrolls is more graphically demanding, that has nothing to do with latency. That has nothing to do with it. This game actually keeps up in graphics. So I have everything almost on high. I manually adjust a few things, but I'm constantly getting like 60 frames. It doesn't push past 60 frames though. It may, but it just registers 60 frames. My latency is around 100. I get about 100, 110 latency with no problems. And Elder Scrolls is like 200 latency. It's unacceptable. It has the worst IP ever. And if I'm not happy with ESO's performance, I'm going to be the first to say it. I'm going to be the first to lay it out there and say it's shit. It's still shit. It's still shit. I'll be the first to be honest with you. If after update 24, if they can't deliver, and they should be able to. They should be able to, especially with the new hardware that's coming out. It should be accessible. This game was started 8 years ago. Like, wait, no, 10 years ago. 10 years ago, this was set in development, right? Even for next gen, the requirements to develop ESO was ridiculous. You know, it was like, why isn't this optimized? Because their priority was shit. So, I'll be honest with you. I'm going to take a look at it. I'll be checking it out on some of the higher end systems as well. And going from there. Going from that point moving forward. So long as updates are looking good and we're under... I'm not going to be... Like, so long as I can get 150 in Cyrodiil on a high-end system, or even with whatever, depending on, your ISP, it'll differ. Your ISP is a contributing factor to your latency to a degree, and that is true because of how much speeds vary between, your connection speeds. So that is a contributing factor. But when it comes to hardware, I'll be taking a look at frames per second versus latency and determining whether or not it's acceptable. So if I'm on a high-end rig and I'm getting around 150, FPS, 150 ping with, at least moderate frames per second without having to make adjustments, due to the regularity between data, how my CPU picks up the latency, that's going to be determining factors for me. Those are going to be determining factors if update 24 did its job. So, if everything goes well, I should be back in about 6 months. But if it doesn't, no. That's the key, man. Do what makes you happy. Thank you, Irish. I appreciate that. And that's the thing. I want everybody to be happy. Do what makes you guys happy. That's the most important aspect to anything in life, right? Life is too short to be miserable. It's too short to be miserable. Now, can I see myself playing both games? From a PvE game, I'm happy where I'm at. When I'm talking dungeons and trials and raids, I'm happy with Final Fantasy XIV. I'm not happy with Final Fantasy 14 PvP. I'm not. I think the Final Fantasy 14 PvP is utter garbage. It's garbage, in my opinion. It is trash. I'm going to be brutally honest. It is the trashiest PvP I've ever played in a long time. Not that it doesn't have potential. It's just it's too tight. It's just so dependent on jobs. It's too dependent. And it makes a difference between a win and a loss. There's no flex spots for skilled PvP. And that's what takes the fun out of it. It's like there's no tactic behind jobs that are carrying everybody else. That's what I can't stand about Final Fantasy 14. Some people like it. It is an East game. It has, it's in E games. So I'm not bashing the players who enjoy it, and I got to give it up. They do have a really good audience in the esports for Final Fantasy 14. Feast. So I'm not saying anything about the teams or the players. I don't like it. I've never seen a game that's so dependent. It's like, to me, there's little to no tactics behind it. And that's where I want a PvP game that gives me, the capability, whether I'm in a battleground, whether I'm in an open world, whether, I'm with people or solo. I want flexibility. And I think ESO has all the other elements that I typically would associate with PvP, but the performance just is gut-wrenching. The bugs that are broken, like the broken mechanics, it's tolerable, but once again, it's been addressed. Yeah, we're having problems on our end, and all of our hardware problems and all of our problems is affecting people's gameplay. Duh. This came from Matt Fire. So the White Knights can't say shit. The White Knights can't justify the state of Elder Scrolls. And I know somebody said, well, it's because of these specific board members, and I'm not going to drop names, that, could be. I'm like, listen, man, I don't care who's the board member. I got to meet a Roebuck in my life, okay? So I don't give a fuck who a board member is or who they are in life. My question, here's my reply. You have to prioritize. It doesn't matter who you are in this world. We're all going to die. It doesn't even matter. The question of it is, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to keep a business running, or are you trying to shut it down? Because I don't care what board members or who's on the board for ZeniMax Online Studio. I don't give a shit. At the end of the day, yes, do they have to make a profit? Yes. Do they have to pay out expenses? Yes, absolutely. But you have to be responsible in understanding how much percentage of profit pop is relative to sustain and retain your player base. That's long-term investment, and these individuals who don't understand that or trying to justify it, even from a board or a consumer's perspective, are ignorant. So I don't have patience for ignorant. I'm going to tell you what I told a couple millionaires. I'm looking dead straight in the face, and believe you and me, I know a few. More than, but a few. And I'll tell you, I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck. You're going to die, and you're going to end up with nothing. The only thing you leave behind is what you built. Right? What you left behind. Your investment, whether that be your kids, whether that be society, whether that be your business, what you've built is what you leave behind. And you better make it last. You better make a mark. Don't get greedy. Don't get selfish. And don't get stupid. All right, guys. Once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Deacon, for asking the question earlier, and I hope I did, answer that. And Jack, thank you for stopping in. I hope you're doing well once again. Irish, Scott, Swig, everybody. Thank you so much. I appreciate it as always. I'm Mr. Craven. This is Mystics MMOs. As always, have a nice day.